Hello friends, it has been a while. Decided it was time to get out and go for a hike. I also have a new phone. That was part of the reason I haven't had any vlogs, is I couldn't make videos, store videos, all the things. But we're back, so it is February. We're gonna go we're at a place where I'm thinking we're gonna do a 6-ish mile hike, but we'll have to see how cold it is, how it feels when we get out there. We haven't been hiking, so we'll see. We're at Alum Creek. I think it's called Dripping Rock, something rock. I'll make sure I find the sign, or I'll post it here when I'm editing this video where exactly we are. I'm gonna get out, figure out what kind of overshirt I need to wear, how cold it is, and let's get to it, you guys. Okay, so trail name is Rocks and Roots, and I'm not quite sure what this is. North Loop, South Loop. Don't know where I'm exactly going, but we'll figure it out. So we're here. It looks like they just had a race here, so that's fun. We'll figure this out. All right, my initial reaction, I am so happy to be out here hiking. Sorry, I can hear my water jingling. It just feels really nice to be back. So here we are. I don't know how helpful these little signs will be for us because we're going the other way, but I'm hoping it's late enough in the day we'll have most of the park to ourselves. So here we go. So they're not messing around here. We got little ropes to hold on to go down this way, apparently, if it's muddy. Love this for me. Oof. Well, this was kind. That wasn't too bad, but that was lovely. There's some mallards back there in the water, right there. And we're coming up to a cute little bridge. I would love to come back and do this trail in the spring. I feel like it would be so pretty when there's all of the tree coverage. This is so pretty. I mean, everything's kind of dreary and muddy right now, but I think I'm just excited to be outside. I think we've been pent up for too long. So, All Trails just beeped and told me I had gone off my path. And apparently I never got on it. So, I'm not sure where we are exactly, but I can see the trail that kind of goes up along the water. Instead of turning around and going back, I'm just gonna keep going. This is nice. I haven't seen anybody, so we're just going for a hike and seeing what happens. All right, so awkward. I backtracked to where I was because I thought I took a wrong turn. We are all the way back at the parking lot, 0.36 of a mile, and I just found the trailhead I was actually looking for. It might have all linked up, but I feel better about this, so here we are. Okay, after much confusion, I backtracked, looked at what I was planning to do, and I was looking at doing the North Loop. Who knows if I am or not, but we're here, and now we're just gonna go. I've already spent almost half a mile backtracking around, so we have another little bridge and some steppies. This is a really pretty area so far, but I will say having a hard time figuring out where trails are. It's not marked well. Like what does that do for me? Because there's many trails. So we're just gonna go and see what we get into. Archery hunting only. Good thing I'm wearing freaking green. Blend in. Good plan. Good plan. Okay, I'm confused again because this is where I was earlier, where I literally turned around. So this video may just be me doing a circle. All of these signs say South Loop. Did I not go far enough? Oh, I'm getting frustrated. South Loop. Let's go a tiny bit further and see if we can find any that say north. Am I going down the stairs? Oh, back to the freaking parking lot? Yes, I am. Because even though we've walked 0.64 of a mile, we're still not even on the right trail. The real adventure is finding the trail we intended to do. So, back over this bridge we go. All right, it took me 3/4 of a mile to find it, but parking lot's there. I was on the other side because that made sense to me. This side has like a housing development, so I didn't think the trail was over here, but I found it. I was looking on the wrong side of the road, so officially on our trail now. So yeah, so there's a bunch of cardinals. I don't know how well you can see them. There goes one. Oh, that's bro. But we're right behind people's house, which is kind of weird. This trail's very muddy, but hopefully we'll go up here and kind of wrap around the water and it'll be prettier. All right, so we are doing good. We are on the Rocks and Roots North Trail. I think it's gonna be like 6-ish miles plus the bonus mile I did. So I think we're kind of on this straightaway. So we're at N, so we're here. I think we're gonna do this and then go loop up by the water. My thought process is if I do this boring part, this fun part, I won't be as likely to get tired. So that's what we're doing. There's finally some little markers, says north. Marina's over there. It's kind of just following this like housing development. I mean, it's nice because nobody's out here, but not my favorite with the houses. It kind of feels weird. So, all right, we're about 2 miles into our entire day, including our fun detours. That down there says North Loop. So I think we're gonna go this way, and over there it opens up the water. I was looking at the map, trying to see, I might cut off some of the extra stuff if I can that doesn't go near the water, just because it took me a little bit longer to get going than anticipated. And I don't want to be out by the water too dark. So, North Loop. All right, so we're like 2 miles in with my bonus mile, and I can start to see the water peeking out over there. It looks really nice. Also, somebody in this development over here has a campfire going, or they're just burning something. So I feel like I'm camping. It's quite a vibe. I'm here for it. Yeah, that's where we are. All right, since I did have such a detour, I decided to chop off a little bit. So there's like some water here. I was supposed to go up and around that way. I'll turn around and show you on this map, but my trail was literally like right there, and I just jumped over to this trail just to cut off a little bit, because I think this is supposed to be almost 7 miles, and with my detour it was just a little too much. So here we go. Okay, cue. So we're here. I was on this brown trail, I think, so I should have been going up and going around, but I hopped over here. I'm gonna go this way up towards the water. So now we're going back this way. I came from that way around that ridge. So now we're gonna head that way towards the water. So I came from that way, coming up on some water finally. It's like a really weird greeny color. It's finally kind of opening up. I feel like I'm away from the houses. It feels like a fall hike, not a false spring hike. I'm hoping we head that way because that looks really pretty that direction. We have some more signage, which we're excited about. We are 2.25 miles in, and we still got plenty of sunlight, so nothing to complain about on my end. Also haven't seen anybody else on this trail yet. I saw some people on some other loops, but haven't run into anybody here. So here's a better view of that like really green water. This is what I was like picturing in my head, was like walking, seeing the water. It's lovely. This is what my heart needed after being trapped inside for months. But basically we're gonna like zigzag up and around this water for a while until we make our way back. So, yep. You know we love a good mushy. So I have water that I was walking by on this side. Oops, almost tripped. Cute. I'm coming up to this like little peninsula up here because there's water over there. The water goes back through here. There's literally nobody else out here. It is wonderful. There's some people fishing. They're making some noise, but look at this view right now. All right, so we're like just over 3 miles in. Still really pretty views. I finally have come across some people and we're kind of trailing each other, so getting a little awkward. But yep, we're just keeping on our north loop, and it's starting to get like a little hazy out, like the sun's starting to set. It's really pretty, but I definitely don't want to be out here in the dark. So yeah. Oh, how cool. There's a little spot right here along the bank. Some pretty little mallards. Ugh, I haven't really been recording. I'm 3 1/4 in. It's kind of just been a lot of this. Starting to get a little bit chilly, and the temperature's definitely dropping the later it gets, so just trying to keep moving. I'm definitely gonna have to chop a little bit more off of this hike. I'm not gonna be able to do the 6-mile loop this evening, but I do really like this. It's really pretty. I think this would be a great trail running path as well. A big deer just ran in front of me, and I think there's a second one. See its butt. Right there. I'm just gonna keep walking. I don't know what to do. It's a little baby. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, so we are 4 miles in. I just decided to follow a sign instead of my map that said back to park office because my phone is quickly starting to die. So I kind of want to start heading back. And I'm thinking it's going to have me avoid all those switchbacks. We'll see. Was this the right choice? Was it not? I'm kind of just walking through just the woods. So this popped me back out on that initial trail I was on, kind of backing up to those houses. So we're gonna keep following the grass, and eventually far enough down here, I believe the parking lot will be over on our left. So I kind of just made my own little loop. Now we're backtracking on where we were earlier, I think. We'll see. All right, 4.3 miles. We're coming out back where we were. There's our marina. This road is gonna take us back to our parking lot. So we're getting there. I'm debating if I just wanna walk on the road or if I'm gonna take this grass path back through here again, because your girl is getting hungry. Okay, so I just popped out of the woods right there. Right here's the dog park. I think if I came here again, I would just park at the dog park and then just cut over, because all of the trail ahead of this for the loop that I did was just in the grass near people's house. Granted, if you keep going and park further down, you can do the loop on the other side, but me personally, if you're doing the loop I did, which I think was the north loop, you can park at the dog park, cut off all of the random walking in the grass, and spend more time up by the water. All right, we made it back to the car. This is fantastic lighting, you guys. It's great. It ended up being 4.75 miles with all the crazy extra stuff I did. I definitely would like to come back here. There's a shorter loop, as well as I think like if you just started out by the water versus trying to like do the boring part then end at the water like I did, you might be better off, because you could always like turn around if you didn't like it. Overall, I really liked it. This park does not have great signage. It was a little bit confusing. The only reason I was able to figure out where I was is because I was using All Trails, as well as they just had like a 10K and some sort of race here, so they had some signage up. Also a little windage. A girl hasn't hiked in a minute, but yeah. Also, if you guys didn't notice my shirt, it says I am most alive among the trees. My sister made this shirt. So I'll share the link for this below, just because it's awesome. And if you're watching this, you probably like outdoorsy stuff, so you can go get yourself a hoodie or a crew neck and match me. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna eat some celebratory gushers, and hopefully we'll be back at it with some more videos and hitting up some more of the Buckeye Trails. So with that, happy hiking, friends.